Hello everybody, so we're back and we're here to give you a quick video about how to get to places because honestly this is a great map, but guess what? The map goes way past this thing. It goes all the way up there and all the way up there, and I keep having to answer questions about how do I get to X or Y or Z. I'm going to try to make a video that covers the three top places that people ask me about how to get to. Number one, how do I buy gems? Now, technically, this isn't a place, yes, I understand. But the way that you get to the place where you buy the gems, which is, by the way, the by far the easiest way to get amber and jade, and honestly, lapis too, I believe, is to go to the Rogue Den. Where is the Rogue Den? Well, if you start at the map in Wharf Molo, you can make your way north, and I'm just going to walk you through how to get there. Because, I could just give you coordinates, but the reality is that you kind of have to avoid some aggressive mobs that very well could eat you. Yes, the mobs do eat you. You don't see it, but after your head disappears, it's because the mobs have finished gnawing on it and have stolen all your stuff. It's a fact. Oh, see, for example, avoid the roads, because these stupid robbers are there and they will kill you. So you just want to make your way north in the Dwarven Mine area, north, 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 and you'll see here there's like a little divot. You want to go to the right side of the divot, behind this wall, and then you have a choice of going behind this wall, and I like to go behind this wall. And right through this gap, there are no aggressive mobs in range. So you go right through here, and this is the Rogue Den. Now, we don't want to run up to the front door because, again, we don't want to get killed by aggressive mobs. So we're going to run around the back and just climb up this nice, nifty little back entrance. Now, why does the Rogue Den, which is, a place of thieves in theory, have an open back entrance? That's a great question. It's a great question. Anyway, there's this guy here, Kotos, who sells gemstones. He's got rough lapis, lapis, rough jade, jade, rough amber, amber, and rough sapphires. So if you want to get jade or amber, this is the place to go to get them quickly. Now, you will have to pay a premium, but it's worth it because they can take forever to get. While we're here, let's see what else the Rogue Den has to offer. There is a smeltery. There is an ore shop where a man will sell you rhodonite and mithril ores. Again, very expensive, but if you can't find any, could be useful. And he's got coal. Now, coal for 23 coins each sounds like a steal to me. Got a little pumpkin patch here. I don't really see the point of this because there's no storage here, but Pyre's up that away, so you could if you really wanted to, I guess. There's a range shop here, which is really convenient because it sells ammo and the dart bag and bamboo blowpipe. Once you hit level 35 range, this is the best thing. You can also buy some darts here, and more importantly, you can sell your ammo to this shop and get that bonus that you won't get from the general store. You also got this dude who has a lot of health, is a very high level, and for some reason isn't aggressive, that's fine. We're not going to question that. There's arcane sheep here, and that's really just about it. I mean, this is the Rogue Den. It's got a couple shops. Mostly the main use of this is that it's got this wonderful gemstone shop for you if you want gems. And how do you get out of here? Well, you can go back the same way, or you can use your handy dandy lodestone teleport to go back. All right, so we're back in Wharf Molo again in front of our handy dandy map, and this time we're going to be going to the trials. Now, some of you may have noticed this because you're reasonably intelligent, some of you may have not because reading is hard. There's a sign here. It literally tells you trials this way. So if we look at the map, north is that way, trials is this way. So let's follow along and make our way over to the trials area, just in case some of you have trouble with directions. You're going to run through here, this here avenue with our armory on the left, paladin's house on the right, infirmary on the left. You're going to make your way in this direction, and you're just going to follow along this south coast here. It's that easy. You just follow along, walk past the beach boys, the hermit crabs, until you get to this big old fancy bridge that says trials. Now, why do I want to go to the trials area? Well, there's two reasons. The first is that there are daily quests, also known as trials or tasks, depending on how you're feeling. So for example, we have our farming tasks, fishing tasks, mining tasks, and woodcutting tasks. And if you get this task, it'll give you something to do, some experience for doing it, some coins for doing it, and a trials ticket, which you can use at the shop to buy the pig to ride on if you really want it, a task tracker, which will let you know how far along you are in your tasks, and keys. Keys are awesome. Pyre Key, for example, sells for 100K right now. That's a lot of money. And for 12 trials tickets, or 2 days worth of completing all your trials, you can get your own Pyre Key, which you can then use or sell. Now, on the other side of this here place are the combat tasks. And unlike the other ones where there's one for each skill, there are 2 combat task masters. There's this one, and the other guy on the other side. Now, I'm not sure what these little houses are. I don't know why they're there. What is this cage nonsense? Anyway. And you can do them both and get 2 tickets from them. So 6 tickets total per day. Now, in the near future, we're also going to get something else happening here. Do we know what it is? No, but we've been told it's exciting and that it'll scratch a lot of itches that people have. At the moment, it's just a creepy guardian who, oh, his eyes, do all the eyes follow? Anyway, he's watching you, he's watching me. But the other thing that's awesome about this here trials area is that this is where we find the mod station. So you can add mods to your gear by putting in an item and a mod. You can remove mods from your gear. Be warned, you will not get the mod back. And you can do casting. Now, the way you do casting is you put in a mold here, you have the ingredients you need, and you just left click to cast and click the output to get them back. This is really important for quests and to make items. There's also an NPC here that'll tell you what crafting books exist in the world. And another NPC who will tell you what mods exist out there in the world. And yes, the orbs are mods. Kind of cool to look at things. For example, you have the Soul of Fire, which can summon a Soul of Fire, which sounds awesome. It is awesome, by the way. A friend of mine has it. Fantastic mod. Swift Barrage, Unicorn Tail Split. Anyway, that's not the point of this video. The point is that this is the trials area. And this is where you want to go for the trials or for casting or for modification of your. All right, everyone. And for the final part of this video, we're back here in Wharf again. And this time we're going to the enchantment table. Now, those of you familiar with Minecraft may think you know what it is, but no, you're wrong. You have no idea what the enchantment table is. This is different, all right? So, in order to get to the enchantment table, we need to go in this direction. Now, this is where we go if we want to enchant rings or amulets that we made at the trials area to have different properties. For example, there's an amber ring that you can enchant, and when you enchant it, it allows you to use your iron dust you get from iron smithing in order to get smithing XP. Now, remember, avoid the robbers. Don't be like me. Avoid the robbers. Stay off the path, or at least a little off the path so you can avoid the robber, and just go in this direction. Now, there's this big ice mountain. We do not want to go to the ice mountain. Why? Because there are polar bears there. Polar bears will eat you. Just like all the other mobs, they will eat you. Avoid the polar bears. And we've actually run too far. That is the wizard tower. So now we're going to go north. North, 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 north. So we're going north of the ice. I'm about to run out of mountain juice. Oh no. Oh no. So you might want to swing around the mount the other way. And there we go. So you actually, yeah, you definitely, oh, what is this? Oh, this is new. Okay, it's fake. You can't go in there yet. All right, fine. Not important. Not the point of this video. The point of this video is we want to go to the enchantment table place. And where is that? This direction. And of course, I ran out of mount juice because I went the wrong way slightly. It's fine. You just want to go north and west until you get to this cave-looking thing. You go inside or over the wall if you really want to. Avoid the unicorns. Do not touch the unicorn. They will kill you. There's also a floating flower over here somewhere. Do not touch the floating flower. It is not nice. It will kill you. So, you want to parkour your way over here. You get really good at parkour on the server eventually. Parkour your way right up to here. And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. There's the enchanting table. Now, please note, you will need to have runes in a rune pouch and the amulet that you want to enchant in order to successfully enchant things. Thank you very much. That's it for this video. I'm going to go back to Werfmolo now and just let you guys know that this map exists, but it doesn't show everything, and that's why you have people like me who make fantastically awesome videos. Thank you again. I'm Thorpian, and this has been a pleasure.